then. Oh, I wonder why that could be happening. Wonder if it has anything to do with this. That's a lot of money.
Though I know I should be wary, still I venture someplace scary. Ghostly haunting, I turn loose. Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice!
Yes, so this is apparently a thing. COVID tests stating that you are negative are now apparently part of the black market. How the heck is this going on? This was brought to my attention by Jay Walking the Planet. Shout out to Jay Walking the Planet for letting me know he happens to do a fair bit of traveling. If that's your type of thing, feel free to check him out. But as we can see here, the key points brought to us by CNBC.com. Illicit sales of fake negative COVID-19 test results are becoming more widespread as criminals look to profit from travel restrictions imposed during the pandemic, according to Europol. Yes, the agency we always heard about, but never really seemed to know what it was, or at least that's me. Yes, the EU's law enforcement agency on Monday reported an increase of cases of fraudulent COVID-19 test certificates sold to travelers. It comes as an increasing number of countries in the European Union and beyond oblige travelers to present a negative coronavirus test in order to be allowed entry when traveling from high-risk area. Yes, this is where we are, folks. This is where we are. And you're sitting there and you're like, I wonder why this is happening. But as we saw, here's the thing. You get tested very often. They just shove the thing away up your nose and everything. And even the president at the time, he said it wasn't very pleasant. Apparently, there are other versions. Again, we're limited and supplies may vary. It all depends on where it's deployed. I remember that White House 15-minute test back in, I don't know, like 10 months ago or so. It seemed to be very quick. However, that was the White House. Does every single clinic all across the country have that? Probably not. Again, I am not a doctor. But anyways, so why the heck could all this be happening? I don't know. Well, there seems to be a lot of money involved, as we can see here. U.S. cuts $231 million deal to provide 15-minute COVID-19 at-home tests. That's pretty darn cool. This kind of sounds like the over-the-counter drug tests that they have down at Walgreens. You go in there, you pee in the cup. Instead, it looks like you just shove this up your nose. I know, the wonders of medical technology. As we can see, this was updated at 5:30 from a day ago. The Biden administration has made $231.8 million deal with an Australian company to boost availability of the first at-home rapid test for the coronavirus, which causes COVID-19 that is available without a prescription. A test for a prescription? Okay. The test made by Halloween can send results to a smartphone within 15 minutes of receiving a sample. The Food and Drug Administration gave emergency authorization to Halloween's rapid test in December after it showed 96% accuracy in the U.S. clinical study. Those trials included both adults and children of ages 2 years and older. Oh, that's very interesting. The accuracy was a big issue back in the day. In a press release, the company said its contract with the U.S. Defense Department will help fund construction of Halloween's first manufacturing plant in the U.S. Once completed, it will produce more than 500,000 tests per day, according to the company. So it hasn't been built yet? Oh, well, once completed. Well, okay, well, hey, there's a lot of open space. There's a lot of open space around this United States. Good to know it's American-made. The test uses a relatively short nasal swab to collect the sample. The sample is put into a digital analyzer linked up to a smartphone app. In December, the company told NPR the test would be available for about $30. In October, the company received a $30 million grant from the U.S. National Institutes of Rapid Health Acceleration of Diagnostics Initiative to support clinical testing and manufacture of the test. As part of the new contract, Halloween has committed to providing 8.5 million tests to the federal government. And Andy Slatt, a senior advisor to the White House COVID-19 response team, Suzanne Stearns, a spokesperson for Halloween, told NPR the company will be delivering 100,000 tests per month from the Australian manufacturing facility until the U.S. facility is built. At full capacity, the U.S. facility will be able to produce up to 19 million tests per month. The 8.5 million tests for the U.S. government is a portion of the overall manufacture. Okay. So apparently, I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, all right, a short nasal swab thing. I don't know. Those things basically look like Q-tips. All I'm saying is if there's a digital analyzer, this is a one-time use. You gotta spend $30 every single time. I'm like, if we have the technology and there's literally an app for that, why can't you just use like a normal thing? Why do we have to pay like $60 or get charged $60 for like 2 aspirin in a hospital? It's that paper cup, isn't it? That paper cup is very rare. I haven't seen many sizes, aside from the occasional ketchup container. But that's all we got for this. I see you all there. Thank you all for watching. Shout out to my patrons, Joe, Franco, and Dave M. This show is helped made possible by viewers like you. But links in the doobly-doo. Peace out, everybody. Be safe, and long live the elbow bump.